So Andy, first of all, welcome to Stirling Albion. We've had our first few weeks of pre-season and the start of the League Cup. How do you feel you've been settling in with the new players?
Yeah, first things first, it's great to be here. Everyone that's around the club's been really welcoming, made it really easy for me to settle in, fully supportive of what we've been trying to do, so it's been great from that perspective. And then secondly, meeting the players and working with them, working away in the background over the last few weeks since the start of pre-season. Great bunch of boys, really buying into what we've been trying to put in place, so it's been a great start and looking forward to more going forward.
Yeah, you've came in as head of sports science. It's one of these buzzwords we hear in football a lot, sports science. What exactly is your role at the club and what benefits does that bring?
Yeah, so it's going to be quite a broad role. We'll be working closely with the medical department and the staff from a medical point of view, and supporting the coaches as well. And really this is in the area of physical preparation and physical performance. So we'll be doing a number of different things. For example, at the end of the first week in pre-season, we looked at some fitness testing with the players, and we were really pleasantly surprised where they were at. They'd obviously kept themselves in really good condition during the off-season period. I've obviously worked with the manager previously, so I understand his training philosophy, the way he likes to work, the design of the training sessions and the training week. So I'll support him and the coaches with that. We'll look at monitoring. Again, for example, we'll be looking at using GPS units, so each player will have their own GPS unit, and we'll look at that to track their own performance both in training and in games. We'll be using that to understand where players are at, whether they need to do maybe a little bit more training or maybe we need to ease off, because within the manager's plan we know that there's individual differences between players, so we're using the data to inform and guide our decisions.
Yeah, touching on it briefly there, you've worked with Alan before. What is your previous background in sports and football?
So yeah, I've got a bit of a varied background in sports science around the last kind of 20 years. That's both in professional football and in the kind of high performance elite sport environment as well. Started out at Celtic in the academy there, and alongside some other work in high performance sport with Olympic and Commonwealth Games athletes. I then moved to St Mirren, worked with the first team there for a couple of seasons, and then I've had a bit of a mixture, working with Commonwealth Games, Olympic athletes, being involved in Team Scotland in the last few Commonwealth Games as well, and then more recently moved to Edinburgh City on a part-time basis there, worked with the manager at that point, and that made it quite an easy decision therefore to move on to Stirling Albion when the opportunity came up.
Yeah, touching again there, working with Alan, was that a big factor in you joining the club?
Yeah, I've got a lot of respect for the manager, both as a coach and probably more importantly as a person as well, so it was a big factor in me coming, and obviously the attraction of coming to the club was there too.
Yeah, just thinking over the first two games of the League Cup and the start of the league season's not far away. What's your message to the fans ahead of the new league season? Yeah,
as I touched on at the start, everyone's been really welcoming, very supportive of what we've been trying to do, really helpful in getting settled in, so yeah, we'll just be working hard in the background to make sure that the players are progressing, moving forward week on week, and hopefully that can take us to where we want to get to.
Excellent, Andy, thanks a lot.